Okay, day 2, guys, and my camera is in a good position. However, it's suspended with a clamp. I really need to invest in the head cam. I think Keith says he's got one. Anyway, I'm just now doing detail of our lily. I actually think it might be missing a leaf. I might need another one kind of here. You can see I've added colour, which if you've been following my progress, you'll have seen that on the photograph that I posted yesterday. I'm pleased to say that Claire, my friend, is happy with the way it's going. So I'm definitely completing this commission. Yay! Although obviously a sad commission. It's always horrible losing pets. It's like losing family. So hence why this is a special commission for me. As you all know, well, those of you who know me well know, I'm a guinea pig lover. I love guineas. They're one of the best pets you can ever have. I'm still trying to convince Keith to let me have some. Well, when I say me, I mean my boys. But of course they'd be mine. I'd look after them for sure. I love guinea pigs. Always had guinea pigs. It's very sad not to have any. Now I think we need, I don't know, I think we need, maybe it needs just another stamen rather. I'm going to come back to it. I think it needs something here. Perhaps a folding leaf. I'll work it out. Artistic license to stop on that one for a second. Right, we're going to have the second. I've sketched the, I don't know if you can see the silver line. I've sketched the bud of the lily that we're having here. I don't want to go too fancy, but I want it to be pretty. So I'm not going to have too many open bud flowers. I'm going to go with just that one. Although I think maybe we need something up here now. So once we've got Rest in Peace Nutmeg, I think it's going to need something in that top to balance it. But we'll see as I work through this. I'll see if it needs it. Again, that kind of artistic license. Obviously, if somebody commissions me something with specific requirements, I wouldn't just go about changing it. I'd do exactly what you ask of me. But Claire was quite happy for me to work with this one. Which is quite nice, because often, you know, you've got quite prescribed. When I was in the office, on my marketing days, and obviously I still do marketing, but you know, you're told what to do. It's so nice to have that freedom to choose and to be artistic. I was always the one telling the agencies, please, can you do this? Can you portray this? Whereas now, with Bird's Nest Wooden Designs, I get to do it. And I love that. So I'm really looking forward to what 2017 holds for me and the company. I've already had some ideas today. I bought a bird's house, and I've burnt on it already. So it's got the bird's nest house on it with my signature hummingbird, and also I was thinking about Easter. I know it's really early, and please don't hate me, those of you who can't stand it when shops immediately bring out Easter stuff, which they have done as typical every year. As soon as Christmas is done, they're on to Easter. But I was thinking of gifts for teachers, or even for your kiddies. They get so much chocolate every year, every event. So I was thinking maybe I could do little wooden eggs with their names on them and a little kind of pattern. I can add some colour for anyone who wants it. So that's my idea. So if you get this far in the video, let me know what you think, because I'd love feedback on that idea. I don't want to go and buy loads of wooden eggs and get stuck with that stock, because it kind of costs money and takes space up, which my hubby will kill me. Not literally, he's a very good man. Right, these are my buds, or nutmeg buds. So they're going to be, I think we're going to go with the same pink. I think maybe a baby pink. Need to see how that will go, but I think I need to replace my nib. I think I may have just, let's see. Let's just try and, no, it's still working. Okay. Burning onto the stumps. As I mentioned in my first video, this is really hard wood, really like proper rustic carved, you know, with a, oh god, chainsaw kind of thing. So although I did sand it, it's still really rough, so it doesn't play so well with the nib. However, I really like that rustic feel. For me, that adds to the beauty of the work. Right, I'm going to go for my piece now. As you remember, or you may remember, we had this already. This pea had a slice in the wood, so hopefully I can just glide this and build my piece around this sign, this cut in the wood. But my pen is unhappy, so I may have to post another vid. It's not working. Let me just try and adjust it. With these pens, they're gorgeous, and obviously they're a pretty expensive piece of kit, but you do have to replace the nibs. Thankfully I make my own nibs, which obviously you can do. That's not just me being a stingy person. Only the best kit used here. It means I do need to use, hey, there we go, you can see how red hot that is. Hence I do not do work around my boys. It would be uber dangerous. Right, so the rustic pea, which has already got the slice in. Kind of always have to go quiet when I'm doing my writing. I always get scared I'm going to spell it wrong. You can see that I'm just gliding really gently here actually, and it's taking it really quite nicely. I think this is probably a smoother part of the wood, which is quite handy. And actually this is quite a long nib that I've put on here. And it's a thicker wire. Let's try and burn through this really solid chunk of wood. A commission of this sort and this amount of artwork, so obviously I've sketched the picture first on a piece of paper. I've transferred that sketch onto the wood once, you know, my customer, in this case my friend, has approved the artwork. And then obviously burning as well. This, you know, this takes hours. This is not a fool's job. This is a hard piece of work. I'm not really sure how much I'd charge for this. What would you guys pay? I'd love to again know your feedback on that. for a small slice of wood with this kind of detail, would usually charge £30, but that's for a small slice of wood. This is obviously gigantic stump, and the bigger obviously it is, the bigger the artwork. I'm kind of thinking my artwork for this would start off at 50 and then would depend on the commission given, because every item is dependent on the artwork and dependent on the job that you want me to do. And this one here is pretty detailed, and I've copied a photograph of Nutmeg, so I've tried to really portray her. And I hope Claire is happy with her. And you can see just writing the name takes a lot of time. I do love it though. This is my therapy. So after a day of my little boy crying quite a bit, and he didn't sleep too well last night, bless him, so that means Mummy didn't sleep too well, I find this really therapeutic. Hey, and I get to talk to myself whilst I do it. Can't go wrong with that, can you? Although some may think I'm crazy. There's nothing wrong with crazy. I'd rather be a little bit crazy than boring. Right, so I've got my nut. Let's do my egg. And on that note, eggs, I'm still interested in what you think about a wooden egg for Christmas for your kiddies. They might be disappointed, but it'd be a really nice thing to have on a Easter egg hunt. To have one they can actually keep with a year on it. Quite a sentimental. I know my little boy is going to definitely get one. And I think, although Alex might hit his brother with it, he'll get one too. All about equality here. And they will fight if they don't get one each, as all kids do. Right, nutmeg. I've got the in just above nutmeg's head, and I'm going to be adding some white here. You can see I've added a little bit of colour. I want the glaze to be a bit more white, because nutmeg had white tufts of hair. I'm only accentuating colour. I'm not going to add full colour to everything. It's not what pyrography is about. Pyrography is about the burn. But I do like to accentuate with a little bit of colour, because it just brings out the artwork. I'm nearly done on this. I'm really excited. God, Claire, I hope you like this. You're a lucky young lady. My guinea pigs did not get memorial plaques like this. Then I suppose I was a lot younger. It's a sad subject, but I do actually, this is what, my maybe 5th or 6th memorial plaque of sorts. This is the biggest I've ever done. I just think it's lovely to have a memorial plaque like this. So if anybody is interested in immortalising a message for their lost loved ones, please do get in contact with me, because I will always be on board to design you something beautiful. So what you want for your loved ones. It's always such a sad time. Death is just, oh, it's just horrific. to make it a little bit easier by having something beautiful, or that you find beautiful. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, as they say. Some people won't like this, but they might like something else, and I can do whatever you like. So do always get in contact with me and we can work through ideas, brainstorm. You can see this wood is still quite, as I said yesterday, still quite muddy. And it's going to get muddier, so I'm not going to take that effect away. I'm going to spray finish this. It's not going to be a shiny varnish finish like I do for my door plaques. It's going to be more of just a sealant, I think, to protect the wood from deteriorating further, because as you can see, this wood, this stump here, has already started the process of deterioration. It's splitting, which actually I think adds to the beauty of it. However, if we want this to keep for as long as possible, we need to slow that process down slightly. So I have a spray varnish that I think I'm going to use for this one. But I want to look into it as well, because I think this needs to be an environmentally friendly finish. Because in theory, you're going to have birds landing on this. I don't want to ever cause an animal harm. Ever. So it's important that my products are safe. Now, what do you all think? What do we need up here? I'm just not sure. I'm happy. This is looking the way we want it to look. I'm really pleased. Maybe it doesn't need anything. What I might do is stop here and ask my customer, because the last thing I want to do is overwork it. You do need my logo somewhere. I'm thinking I'm going to put my logo just on the bark here. I've never burnt on bark. I wonder if it's going to work. Let's try just a little one. Yeah, it's going to work there fine. So here's my bee, which, as you all probably know, the bee is a bird. For all my years of marketing, logos, rebrands, Keith actually, he came up with the idea of the bird. Love him. He's a good guy. Right. Originally on all my products I was just doing a bee for bird's nest wooden designs, but I kind of realised that if actually people were to buy something, they might then forget my name. So now, although it takes a long time, well, not that long, but it does take longer, I do bear my full name. Bird's Nest Wooden. Designs. Right, Claire, that is your memorial plaque done, Missy. I'm going to add some colour here for you, finish off the tufting colour. I'll take a photo for you all to see. I don't know, I actually think maybe that should stay blank. Simplicity, I'm all about simplicity. I love it. I hope you all like it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate this was a really long video. So thank you very much, and I'll be loading this up onto YouTube. So if you want to have a look at any of my work, don't forget I'm birdsnestwoodendesigns.co.uk, and if you're already a friend on my Facebook page, thank you very much. And if you want to share my work, please do so. I'll be forever grateful. Thank you so much, everybody. Take care, and Happy New Year.